Forgot to hit the button that makes it to where uh the starting soon screen appears, you know? And now we wait because oh wait, yeah, right. Things are freaking stream chat takes forever to load because I have been awoken. Ah, yeah. Welcome to the late night stream, fellas. The only reason this stream is going on is because a quarter decided, yes, I am going to be streaming now. Forgot to not stream for the first 6 minutes of the stream. Yeah, as you do. Yeah, no, seriously, for like the past 3 hours, I've had Streamlabs and PNGTuber Plus open, subconsciously arguing with myself, like, should I stream today? Because like it's really late, but at the same time, I kind of wanna, but it's just hold on. Hey Kurt, you are not supposed to be here. That reminds me, I need to do something for that. Kind of want to make something about that. Yeah, don't be so modest, bitch. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do something funny because I've been thinking about doing this for a while. Okay, can it stop pausing the stream on my phone? Jesus, calm down. For the people wondering why I timed them out, it's because they are a child, definitely. I've learned at this point if someone young joins the streams, uh, I try to check if I'm suspecting something, I check their um profile, and if I see anything that proves they're like younger than like like 13ish, like this kid looked like he was like maybe 10, I'd say, in a video that he posted last year. And I use my deductive reasoning to determine whether or not I want them here, and most of the time it's no. So, anyways, yeah, that's fun. All right, hold on. Let me get Turbo Warp open, and let me actually wait. Let me go through Scratch real quick. I need a certain audio. Even 13-year-olds aren't mostly weird. Yeah, that's fair. All right, let's see. Spooky. Oh, come on. My phone paused the stream again. I don't know why. I need my phone to read chat. Hmm. I'm trying to look for a very specific audio. Okay, I guess I'm not finding it here. All right then. Well, when in doubt, downloader. All right, I found the one. Let's convert it to an MP3 through the magic of websites. A little behind the scenes on how I get most of my audio. Hey Sergio, we're making something because of course I am. All right, I've gotten the audio. Now I just got to do the animating. On Turbo War, beepy. I tried doing Minecraft earlier to see whether or not the Realm servers were back up. They aren't, so that's fun. So this is just what we're doing now. It's the most technology thing ever. Oh my god, seriously, why does my freaking phone keep pausing the stream? Am I like accidentally elbowing it or some shit? Oh well. What the hell should I draw? I don't know. Why are you asking me? Okay, let's get the thing. Here it is. Here we go. We gotta delete a little bit of this.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
There we go. There's the audio. Let's just you're supposed to be here. There we go. Now we do something with this. Ever since like the other day, whenever put the phone on your lap. No, I have it set up on a stand next to my laptop. No, ever since yesterday when that one kid joined in who was like 9 or something, I've been thinking about making something using this audio. Fun fact, actually, after yesterday's stream, that kid commented on my account and said, "Bro, you're so mean to me." I went through a full mental process when I saw that. At first, I was just I put in like cry more and just went with that, but I was like, wait, maybe that's a little mean. Then I deleted it, and I was like, wait, no, he'll still be able to see it through notification. So I just deleted his comment. It was a fun little process. Either way, I think this audio will fit in. All right. How do I even begin to start on this? I can't. I didn't really. My cousins are having another sleepover. Oh no, I'm sorry for you. That's never fun. What if you just like bear trap them 83 style? I know what you're talking about. I should totally do the freaking like bite of 87 clip, but with freaking cluster. I mean, it would fit. maybe not the smile, it feels a little... Yeah, that seems a little more accurate. Being forced to wear jeans to bed, isn't that punishment enough? I do that all the time. I love Clusty? Acting silly around humans. Yeah, he's just a silly little guy. A silly little, possibly murderous guy. We don't talk about that second part. Alright, now we do a funny little monitor, because of course. Now how else am I supposed to do these streams? I need some way of seeing the damn computer and what it's doing. I like the idea that he's just plugged into in lore, the way these streams work. He's not just sitting down on a computer, he's just plugged in and that's how he's using it. Okay, now we make a nice little PC tower. There we go, get some fans up in there. Yeah, that's what we'll call them. Those totally look like fans. This is the shittiest looking computer I've ever made, but whatever, it'll work. Actually, maybe we separate this into like a foreground sprite. That might help. Computer stuff. Cluster being silly. I think we need to back him up a little bit. There we go. Actually, no, we're gonna have him like cross his arms. Luckily, I've gotten good enough at making art and shit like that I know how to do this now. Contrary to popular belief, well, no, it's not popular belief. I've shown off crossed arms and things like this all the time. It's gotta be one of my favorite things to do. You just... Can't wait for the, I don't know what I was gonna say. I just said can't wait for the, and called it at that, I guess. There we go. Do a nice little... Yeah, there we go. And we just move these up. Slurs? Huh? Riley. You can't say those. You can tell. There we go. There we go. I think we're almost there. Actually, what we can do here... Have one of the, fingers be slightly raised. Because yes, he does have fingers, I guess. I don't know. I just think it adds something to it. It kinda does. Why must slurs be disallowed on these streams? Because it's against YouTube TOS and I'll probably get sniped. I think I actually need to reduce not only the size of this sleeve, because goddamn is it massive, but gotta like move it back a little bit. It feels a little. Ugh, I hate YouTube TOS. Yeah. I love putting viruses on people's brains and causing them to explode. Yeah, it happens, you know. The arms feel small. I think I gotta. Oh shit. Gotta make them larger. Like they're. It's got some stubby ass arms. Jesus. There we go. That's a little better. I think we gotta. There we go. That's a little better. Oh shit. Nope. Nope. It's not. Nope. There we go. I don't know why, but ever since lunch today, I've had a sore throat. I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened. I just have it now. The fun police stopping me from using the fun words in chat.
Oh. Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
We don't need to make this anything too advanced. Just gotta do something nice and we just kind of lower the arms here. Wait, Cluster has eyebrow. He has a TV for a face. He can have whatever the hell he wants there. He could have like a bowl of ramen on his face if he wanted to. Random example. Also, I just like ramen. It's like the thumb faces towards the person, right? So it has to be like this. Seriously, you. Yeah, no, I completely agree with Dal here. You had like a way. You put that off. Also, hi, Quelk. You had a timed release on that apology. Yeah, basically, he did. Took like an eternity to do that. Jesus. I don't think anyone's going to accept it at this point. It took you way too long. With the I do have an idea for a rework of one of my the scary emotion. This one, well, I call it the scary emotion. It's just generic, but uh, that'll be something I do some other point. For now, we're just gonna keep doing what we do right now. Also, yeah, no, it's not gonna have a realistic eye. Don't worry. I know, but sometimes it takes a while. Bitch, it's been it's been at least 2 streams since the misgendering happened. That ain't a while. That's just, like, damn near neglect. We'll name this guy Cheese Puff. Screw it. Say, "Oh, I didn't notice that sarcasm." Yeah, seriously, it took you forever. Oh, no, that doesn't look. Then we just do the. Why is that there? It's just a part of it now. Just has that weird little extension on the guy. Just gonna delete that. Still nothing about nativatanol? Nope, nativatanol has not made their way around yet. Perfect. And then we'll just convert these to vector. Alright, why did it pause again? The stream keeps pausing on my phone.
Oh. Hi, Mr. Frog. Oh. Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
Nat's girlfriend is mad at us.
Oh. Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed.
My character looks like something straight out of Flipnote. You say that like that's a bad thing.
Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
Oh yeah, we also have to go into advanced and remove all this bullshit that Scratch has for some reason. As for add-ons, I luckily can just import the settings. Sweet. Deal with that once either of them are here. Okay, now here's where things get interesting. Lists. Cheese X. cheese y. Alright, this is where things get really fun. So, we head over to mouse X and mouse Y. Clicked. We're going to repeat like 100.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
Alright then. So now we wait 1 second and repeat 100. Go to this, cheese X, cheese, or no, it's like item 1 of cheese X, item 1 of cheese Y. Going to set this to 1, and then we'll change my variable by 1, and then we'll set my variable to this, and we're gonna...
Oh!
Ah.
Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
Okay, so this is where some good old-fashioned trial and error comes in. We've now got to animate the guy walking in. Nice and simple. Oh, it happens like all at once, so I don't just get the, Gotcha, so I should probably throw a 0 in there, and it'll help.
Oh!
Alright, that'll do it.
You're not supposed to be here.
So, now on start, he should go to, let's do like negative 150. Negative 200. 250? He's still poking out. 300? Okay, he's gone. So,
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
Okay, I think 100's a bit much. Let's do 75.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
You just...
Oh! Hi,
Why does he
Mr.
snap to the
Frog.
middle at the end of it?
You're not supposed to be here.
Oh, wait, is the fencing getting in the way?
Hi, Mr. Frog.
Wait, he shouldn't have fencing.
You're not supposed to be here.
I think he has fencing for some reason. Hold on, if I just add this little box here, it should prevent him from doing that. Oh no, it doesn't detect my mouse beyond a certain point. That's the problem.
You're not supposed to be here.
No, it's not because of the loop, I don't think. It's because it won't detect my mouse going beyond a certain point.
You're not supposed to be here.
I don't know why it does that. That's kind of annoying, but whatever, I can make it work. Oh wait, no, I have to do that first. We're gonna... Alright, well.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog.
Alright, that's pretty good.
You're not supposed to be here.
Maybe we do like plus 30 on the Y there, and that might help.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
think we do a -10 on that. He gets uncomfortably close to cluster.
Oh, hi, Mr. Frog. Oh, hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
It's just some tweaking now. What?
Oh,
Oh, I did
Hi,
negative
Mr. Frog.
30.
Oh, hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be.
What expression do you want to give Cluster when Cheese Puff says you're not supposed to be here? Oh, Cheese Puff doesn't say that.
Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
It was super silly when the guy walked in. I've gotten good at making stuff like that. Alright, that'll do it for that part. So there we go. We have the funny little guy walks into frame.
Oh, hi, Mr. Frog.
I think we need
You're
to
not supposed to be here.
give him some more movement.
Oh, hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
So now we're gonna have the arm just kind of fall in. Create folder. Grab. One. So, we're gonna like wait 3 seconds and it'll switch over to grab. And we broadcast. Grab. Nice and easy, you know? So when we save grab, we hide EU, and that means on start we have to show U, and then we're gonna do this with everything else. So do that. Well, yeah, obviously for you, you show up on start. You won't be hiding at all.
Oh, hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, that's kind of what's gonna happen generally.
Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
Oh, right. This happens. Don't worry. Whenever I clone sprites like this, sometimes it just decides not to. I don't know why. So we're gonna have him kind of like grab onto his shoulder. You know, all creepy like my man cluster does. So now we just gotta take his fingers, and we'll move him back for this because it'll make my job way easier. Okay, see they're at the joint like that. We don't need that for this. We just need them to kind of curl. So that way they go to the front. Kind of just grab onto the dude's shoulder. All eerie like. I think it's a little. See, I figured. Gotta line it up just right. It's a little tricky though. I think that's almost it. I mean, it might as well be, right? I think if we just go down, no, go up. No, it's not. Okay, do that. Is that the same size? Yeah, basically. We have like wait for 0.25 there and then just give it a shot.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
I think I need to add some extra frames here. Just some basic in-betweening, don't mind this. Really helps it get from point A to point B. It's like 2 extra frames and watch, it's gonna be so much nicer. Also, I need to have a frame where the arm isn't there.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog.
Yeah,
You're
see,
not supposed to
instantly.
be here.
Could also use a smear to make the motion faster. I could, yes. Actually, maybe we add a little bend here, help add some momentum to it. Do the same here, because of course. Remember, kids, when adding momentum, bending things helps. I mean, I gotta select like everything except for these 3 fingers when it comes to this arm here. I think we have to move this up. And then we'll have cluster just kind of be there. Okay, now we grab cluster, move him up. That's not the right sprite. It's getting a little close. Per- Personal space plot. Ooh, spooky eyes. Yeah, that'll really scare the little shit. I don't know. It's a little bit of a pain to do this. Let me just oh yep, now it's sharp. That makes it more intimidating. Ooh. I feel like no mouth would look better. Alright. Sharpness teeth acquired. Let's just do more eyes, I guess, then. I'll add something to it, I guess. Streamer, where did you get this audio? YouTube.
Oh. Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
How did the last person on the planet, on Scrapper's planet, died? Oh, you saw my Flash 2 AYS. Cool. No, so technically, if we're gonna go into the semantics on how the last person on Cluster's current place of residence died, considering the fact that he kind of lives on the post-apocalyptic, probably radioactive waste, one of the many post-apocalyptic, probably radioactive fragments of Earth orbiting Mars as of right now. Nuclear war killed all the humans on Mars. My theory is that Cluster's trying to steal the heart of everyone for the next summer. What? It was Cluster, not Scrapper. Don't worry. It's fine, whatever. Alright, and then we're gonna add one final detail just to make this nice and, you know, cluster-y. Obviously, Cluster just has access to a saw blade. Last guy died of non-Hodgkin lymphoria. What? What's that? I've never heard of that. Oh yeah, this ain't gonna work, is it? Um, cancer basically. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, that sums it up nicely. But if we're talking just how humanity died out in general in Mars reprogrammed, uh, how else? The robot uprising. I think we gotta shrink these down. It's a little noticeable. Enough spikes for you, chat? The hell's talking about Bella the Wolf? What the hell is Bella the Wolf? So, obviously, as saw blades do, this is going to forever turn. Make it like 30 degrees. No, 75.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, no, seriously, who the hell is Belle the Wolf? Disable the compiler. This should help me understand a little better how this... Oh, it's moving so fast that you can't really... Okay, there we go. So we're going to saw blade. I'm going to attach this to something. There we go. There's our little thing that this is going to be attached to. So go to x negative, or x 300? No, negative 300. Broadcast. Ooh, uh-oh. And when I receive, uh-oh, we're going to glide this way. Okay, maybe not that much. Maybe 0 as a start. Or negative 250 for start. Perfect. Just... I think we can actually rotate this and it'll look a little good. How about negative 225? How will that look? I think we go backwards. Oh wait, if I go to the back, then we'll get like a... Okay, well, first off, this needs also to go to the back, otherwise it won't. There we go. Perfect. I think we just make another backdrop, which is just this. Then we set backdrop to backdrop 1 on start, and backdrop 2 on the you're not supposed to be here line.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog.
Seriously, who the hell is Belle the Wolf?
Here.
Okay, so that works.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
I think it's 1.5 should work better. And then I think when I receive, whoa. We go to 0, 0 on start. This is comedy gold. Good for you.
Hi, Mr. Frog.
I guess.
You're not supposed to be here.
Then we hit him with a stop all. Maybe we add a, hold on, I know what we can do. We can add a little something to this. Why is it pink? I think if we wanted to get it straight, we just... Perfect.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
Perfect. Oh no! Ah! Okay,
Oh,
I think it's on star
hi,
before I ever
Mr.
do
Frog.
this.
You're not supposed to be here.
The saw blade just ominously leans in. Be better if
Oh,
you could extend the Stardew Valley OST a bit.
hi,
I don't
Mr.
know.
Frog.
I don't know how to.
You're not supposed to be here.
This is great. This is amazing.
Oh, hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
This is great. This is everything I wanted from it and more. Just hearing the saw blade behind you is intimidation. Inhale comedy. I feel like oh hold on, I could probably do like a shaking effect as it leans in. Alright, hold on. Forever. So we're gonna make a new effect called shaky. Set shaky to 0 when the flag is clicked, but we're going to change shaky by 0.1. And basically what this is going to do, check this out. So if we times -1, we do shaky, and then we put that there, and it says shaky, and then we do go to these two. Now is this going to work? Probably not. Let's see.
Oh,
What should you make on
hi,
stick notes
Mr.
next? Make a
Frog.
fight scene.
You're not supposed to be here.
No, we have to wait 2 seconds before the shaking starts. It'd be perfect.
Oh, hi, Mr. Frog.
You remember, kids, animation, it's
You're
mostly
not
timing.
supposed to be here.
I think we're almost there.
Oh, hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
Now this is perfect. No changes. No shaking? Or do we keep the shaking? I tried to code a rhythm engine by hand. We'll continue with engine development tomorrow. I don't know. I'm unsure about the shaking. Keep. Also, hi, Rick. It's up in the air. It's up in the air. All right. Hold on. We'll do a poll for this one. Do we keep the shaking? I didn't like the shaking. All right. Well, we'll let the masses decide. Might also add an easy chart creator. That'll be nice. So I'm trying to think. So while we're here, I think we're outvoted normal. What's the vote looking like so far? Oh yeah, I hate democracy. All right. Well, I guess the people have spoken. We'll just keep the shaking on the minor end. Making a FNAF. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we record this. I don't know. Actually, do we record this, or do I just keep this as a funny one-off animation? You know what? Actually, we're gonna record this, but it'll be a Discord server only thing.
Oh, hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
Perfect. Or not average stream. Do a bass boosted. You're not supposed to be here. I do not have access to. I think you need something that plays in the corner or something when you ban a 13-year-old. Actually, I could probably just add that into the stream. Hold on, let me see something. Media file, add source. Supposed to be here, and then we'll do videos, average stream.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. Be here.
I saw that play out. That was okay. All right. So hold on.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. Be here.
So when it ends, I guess close file when inactive should help make it look. It will make it hide when it's done. I think I gotta turn it down. It's a little loud. Why is it be here?
Hi, Mr. Frog.
What does it say? You're supposed to be here.
Be here.
Be here. It just says be here. Oh no. I don't. Why did the audio break? Oh, hi, Mr. Frog. Be here. Be here. It's not supposed to happen. Hold on, let me play the video file. See if that's there as well. It plays the full "You're not supposed to be here" whenever I play it through the video file. I don't know why it's not playing it on here. We love 13-year-olds on this stream. Keep being here. No! Does it just do that every time? It's so annoying.
Hi, Mr. Frog. Be here.
Be here. It's the same way every time? Ah, God, why is it doing that? I don't know why it's. Hold on. We're gonna try this again. Maybe, just maybe. This to be something very dumb and specific. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna choose the average stream file. Hopefully it doesn't just do that now. Close file when inactive. There. Should help.
Oh! Hi, Mr.
Hopefully
Frog.
it doesn't do it again.
Be here.
Okay, that's amazing. I don't know why it's specifically doing that in Streamlabs. It works fine, but it works fine in the video file. Did it again the same way. Yeah, seriously,
Mr.
it
Frog.
works fine in the video file. I don't know why it
Be
just
here.
cuts directed to be here. Why is it doing that? I don't get it. Cuts the audio to be here too. Yeah, seriously, I don't know why. It doesn't cut the animation. Exactly. Adds Morse code in the stream. 1 moment in the BRV screen. What? No. What does hardware decoding do? Maybe that'll help.
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. Be here.
Nope, it did it again. Well, maybe that part's too short. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. I guess maybe I just upload this somewhere else. Plus, the idea was okay, but here's the thing. What that comes down to is every time I time someone that's too young out, I would have to open up Streamlab if I'm on the laptop, like tab into Streamlab and then hit the button twice, and then it would play the animation, which is a hassle. And on the Stream Deck, I would just have to hit the button twice and all. Yeah, but I don't have a Stream Deck over here. So, you know, I guess I'll just upload this to the Discord and let you guys enjoy that. I don't know. Watch, it just does the be here thing as well. Some dumb shortcut like Shift Control L or something like that. I don't think I can set up a shortcut. Yeah, it works fine in Discord. So, alright, go to the Discord if you want to watch that. Request your screen turn red and even more red to make it longer. Oh, for those of you who weren't here yesterday, I made a new. At what point do you want to do a face reveal? Never. I don't want to show my face in front of people. Or at least I don't plan to yet. But anyways, for those of you who weren't here yesterday, new BRB screen. Oh, hey, Nat. I made an animation. Yippee. I'm just showing off the new BRB screen. Face reveal at 10 million subs? No, I don't want to. I don't know how many people saw this. I know yesterday there wasn't as many people as there normally is in these streams, but it's Friday now, so this stuff is cool. So people show it, not even at 10 mil. I don't. Okay, it's just like a combination of two things. First off, showing my face on the internet, that's not something I really want to do. Mostly because, like, I don't know. It's just not what I want to do, and also at the same time, I don't know. I'm ugly. That actually made me almost piss myself. This is just Smiley, dude. This is just what Smiley it does. He's just like this. Oh, Nat, by the way, Jerry apologized for the misgendering thing. It only took him like 3 streams to do it, but whatever. This is just one of the many planned new BRB screens I want to make. This one was fun to make. I made it during my off time in school because I have a full off period. I think that's a rough estimate on how many streams it was, but it was definitely at least like 1 or 2. Time to let this demon out of Smiley's body. No, Smiley's just inherently a demon-like character. Funny lore on Smiley. He's goop. He is goop. Everything on the background is just a part of Smiley. And I don't know, when she found out, she was pretty upset. I can imagine. He's just like my Uncle Gary. But Smiley is essentially like a shapeshifter, but worse. Every form he makes has to have a smiley face on it. So that's why he constantly says like that. So all that is a part of Smiley? Yes. That is all Smiley. Smiley is not small by any stretch of the means. He is very large. It's like a Gorfield type creature right there. Yeah, basically. Scanch. Would Scanch and Smiley be friends? Smiley does not have any like canonical friends within my universe. Would Scanch and Smiley hang out? Smiley can clone himself, kind of. It's like mitosis, except he loses a little bit of his body mass. For a while now, Smiley's been cut off from most of his body mass, as him and Fish just kind of woke up in the crossroads one day. But now Smiley, now that we have Fish and Smiley back in their home world, Smiley has completely reconnected with the rest of his body mass, and he's pissed. There's some backstory behind the connection between Smiley and Fish that I'll get into at some other point. Is Smiley edible? Actually, I don't know. Smiley is a living evil gummy bear. I don't know if you'd want to try to eat Smiley. I feel like that would end badly. I think having that thing in your, like, stomach is a good idea. Probably, like, tear you from the inside out or some shit. I haven't thought of an explanation as to how Smiley, like, regrows, or how he got here. I think that's better. I think it's better that he doesn't have an explanation as to why he's here. He's just here. Even worse. I eat Smiley, even if it tears me apart, I would want to eat his skin. If you cook it, it should be fine. Smiley would be perfect for metamorphosis. And hi, John. It's you. Hold on. I have to play the file. I have to play the...
Oh! Hi, Mr. Frog. You're not supposed to be here.
Clip played. Prepare to die. Now, doom upon ye. Yeah, essentially, huh? Be here moment. I'm so happy with this. They're probably gonna comment again saying like, "You're so mean to me," and I'm gonna be like, "Well, it's your fault for coming back. You shouldn't have been." I'm pretty sure the animation was pretty self-explanatory. You're not supposed to be here. I'm happy with how this animation came out. Alright, hold on, let me just, pull up the game I want to play now, because we're playing games, because it's a stream, and also, why not? No, I don't plan on playing any Pop Go stuff today. I'm considering breaking some rules, my rules. You have rules? I mean, good for you, it's good to have, like, not stream rules. Okay, good. Breaking stream rules is not very cool, dude. Look, at this point, we have a very strict policy about people who are stupid. Okay, cool, we have confirmation. Scanch and Smiley would not be friends. Smiley can bend reality and break the fourth wall. He cannot. He's just really dedicated to preventing trespassing. That's why he hunts down people. If someone breaks into the house, the building that he just resides in, he hunts them down for trespassing. Now how people have like how certain horror villains are like call them like contestants, like friends and things like that. Give them nicknames. Smiley calls them trespassers. Even if he's a demon, he protects his property. I don't know what Smiley is. What happens if a person doesn't do anything and Smiley gets pissed at them? Smiley doesn't get pissed at people for no reason. They probably have like broken in or some shit. He is very strictly against trespassing. So he could control the video for questions. Probably not. I think for the Smiley BRB screen, the explanation is just I set up a camera in his freaking house, and he found it just stands there looking at it from time to time. Like, why the hell? He's trying to figure out how it got here. So if I hit someone, I can throw someone into Smiley's domain. You just forcibly drag them into Smiley's house. Why'd you lock me in this house? Laughing, approaching menacingly. So Smiley's passive aggressive, yes. Honestly, I'm trying to think of a better name for Smiley, because Smiley's a little generic. I don't know what else to call it, though. Smiley believes in the castle doctrine. Are you able to be friends with Smiley? Probably not. He is, not social in the slightest. If you aren't someone who has actively, like, wronged him in a way, he won't be talking to you. He'll ignore you completely. He'll act like you aren't there, basically. Smiley would forcibly move the cursor. Okay, Smiley does not have that kind of power, dude. To take a couple steps back, that's not what Smiley does. What happens if Smiley breaks into your house? I guess you're just screwed then. Chances are that... Smiley is an expert in all things deceptive. Kind of. He's very limited on the forms he can take, only being able to... He can't change the pigment of his skin? He'll act like I'm not there. I count that as a good friend, Lamau. I mean, hey, you know, we all have different definitions of it. For some changing to an event where Smiley tries to take over the stream and chat has to work together to stop it from taking over. What, I make like a freaking ARG? Do some SMG4 bullshit? I mean, I'll give it to SMG4. They can make some seriously decent events. I haven't liked too many of their events, but Puzzle Vision was a good one. I'm not stopping Smiley. That's, yeah. Some streams you can do event. Wait, I already read that. Kick his nuts, that's his weak spot. He does not have those. This is a shape-shifting eldritch horror. You think it's gonna give itself a weak point? No. It knows its anatomy. It has to do mimicry all the time. Or a boss fight with a link to a battle? Maybe. I don't know. Right now, the only people that Smiley is canonically... Would Smiley give us cooking streams? Smiley is not the cooking type, though I do have a character that I consider to be an avid chef, and that would be Evan. He's not as normal as his name implies. If not, then he's gone. Are you able to hide from Smiley in a great hiding spot he doesn't know? Probably for a while. You can't lock doors on him, because he's primarily just goop. There's probably like a skeleton in there somewhere that allows him to maintain his humanoid shape, but other than that, he's primarily goop. But at the same time, he's not omnipresent. You could probably find a place to hide from him. Could I use radiation against Smiley? That's a good question. I suppose I didn't think about using radiation. I feel like probably not. I mean, like, it might make him feel pain, but at the same time, if you're fighting like a savage animal and you like stab it, but like it doesn't kill it, is that gonna help you at all or what? Because that just pisses it off at that point. You say fire, but are you able to use fire against him? Fire? I don't think fire would affect him too much. Though ice works pretty well. If you can freeze him, it'll take him down for a little while if you freeze the guy. Wrap himself around a mannequin to keep his shape or something. It could happen, yeah. Oh, god damn it, the phone paused again. Also, I figured out you can drift in this game, so that's been something I've been doing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Or just send him to Antarctica. Easier said than done. Think you can wrangle that thing to stay in a box? And the right isotopes, you could drop someone with radiations in minutes to seconds. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm not gonna say that Smiley is invincible. Invincible characters are not good unless it's played ironically. Like, for instance, my Decale characters and stuff. What if you throw the guy in lava? It's a good question. Would he die from that? Or would he be, like... Or would it just be a minor inconvenience to him? It's like the two deter... That's like... There's like two extremes with Smiley. Will it mildly inconvenience him, or will it just dead up kill him? Smiley corners me. I'm malevolent, shining bro with no hesitations. You have not been a part of the conversation for the past minute, and I can tell. Able to drown Smiley. No, he does not have lungs. He just kind of... I don't know how he speaks, because I don't think he speaks. I think he just makes sounds. No, I got cornered. God, this game. How about you just smack his face so hard he gets into deep coma? What kind of magnetism does Smiley's body adhere to? I don't know. He has skin. Therefore, well... It's kind of like in the same way that, like... Splotch technically has skin. Therefore, I can cut it. Yeah, no, he is goo. My man is goo. Wingus. Yeah, Wingus. Does he change the matter he's made of when he transforms? No, he still has technically the same amount of matter. Or like the salt, maybe? Or is it just some organic thing constantly? Yeah, it's just organic. If you can think of something in your body, he can create that. So like teeth, nerves, eyes, things like that. He can make those. Anything beyond that is just like really shitty mimicry. Coffee gets skin if you leave it too long. Yeah. You've sacrificed a smiley if you're getting chased. Depends on the person. If the person is also involved, then yeah, he'll gladly take the bait and just keep chasing you afterwards. But if not, I'm just imagining he would like shift his body to go perfectly around the guy, or just let the guy get wiped out in the process. So you also have a shapeshifter. I have like 2. Smiley have to do to shift himself perfectly. Some good radiation is going to take out Smiley or reactive chemicals. What does Smiley have to do to shift himself perfectly? That's a good question. I don't think he can. I also have 2. Yeah. No, it's like Smiley, which has some shitty shapeshifting, and Mimics from my Flash franchise, who I haven't fleshed out yet. Let's see. Let's go to Miami. Yeah, that sounds like fun. A friendly person that just wants to talk to him but accidentally trespasses territory. It's still on site. The dude's still gonna kill him. Flesh, yeah. Smiley very barely has a moral code. Murder. Mauler and Smiley would honestly be great friends. Yeah, you say that. You say that, but Smiley is not social in the slightest. As discussed earlier, if you haven't directly wronged him, he's not going to interact with you. You're drunk? Oh. So if I'm trying to smell some highball... This beef jerky smells so good. He's still gonna go straight for you. The beef jerky is just a bonus. Shower thought if Smiley saw himself from another timeline, would he consume the other one, or would the other one consume him? So they're like the same. I suppose they would probably get into a fight. If they're similar, like maybe one of them's stronger, yeah, the stronger one would probably win, obviously. You're very giant. Does Smiley secret attack you, or do you make... He'll do whatever he feels like at the moment. Smiley is flip-floppy on that kind of thing. On one hand, with Fish and his friends, he tends to linger around them a lot whenever he can't get a hit off on them or anything. He'll just kind of stand nearby and stalk them, but if he can get into a fight, if he can try to attack them, he will. Should merge, making a better Smiley. You would think they would. What happens if Smiley encounters an immortal trespasser? He's still gonna try to kill him. He's just gonna go at it for as long as possible. And if not, he's gonna make his life a living hell, just with this thing constantly following him. Smiley sees me run over a family of 4 on the road. Would he get mad or not? No. So long as you don't trespass into his building, he's completely chill. I mean, granted, he'll probably, like, stare at you or some shit. But, you know. This is the same guy actively murdering people for just trespassing. As you do. What happens if you talk to him but is out of boundaries? He will not respond. He'll just sit there and ignore you. I mean, he probably won't respond normally anyway, even if you trespass, but he's just going to ignore you. The person he encounters was invited to his house. He does not normally invite people to his house. But if he did invite someone, I suppose he would allow them to live. Probably for like a set time, like, okay, you're allowed to be here till sunset. You're here any longer, like a millisecond longer, you're dead. Are you able to talk to him calmly and friendly to make him talk? No. You make a trade with Smiley to walk through his territory to get the other side, temporarily hide from the authorities. No. He doesn't give... He does... It's not like he's working with the police or anything. He just doesn't give a shit about anything. If the if you ran through there and he wiped you out and the police ran through to give chase, you would also wipe them out. Wait, isn't Smiley the one guy from the drop and roll vid? No. Smiley is a different character. Hold on. Let me show you Smiley. This is Smiley. Honestly, Smiley's MK fatality should be entering the opponent's bloodstream and shredding them from inside out. Maybe. I don't know. Well, if someone walks into Smiley's territory and I snipe them from the outside and Smiley sees that I do that, would Smiley be my friend? Smiley would respect you. He wouldn't be friends. I'd imagine, like, in that case, if you do stuff like that for him, you get, like, a free pass to enter his territory, like, once. You garner. He works on a system of respect. He works on a bartering system. That would not be fatality, that would be brutality. Oh, jeez. Oh, god. To BH, he only invites me and doesn't kill me and calls me his roommate. No, he doesn't. Get out of jail free card. Wait, couldn't Michael just rip Humor's head off? Put Humor's head on Michael's body, nobody would notice? I guess? I mean, that's taking a robot's head that was once on a spring and shoving it onto a stickman's body. We have to remember that Humor is a robot. Humor has two heads. Okay, if you manage to get Smiley talk and accidentally enter his territory and try to talk him out of dying, will he listen? No. No, he will not. He will not listen to you. Essentially like negotiating with a freaking a rabid dog at that point. Like, you can try, but you ain't gonna get out of it. I walk into Smiley's territory and after noticing I did it, I try to end myself for a kid. What would Smiley react with? You just go on about his day. If you succeed, yeah, he's just gonna keep going. If you fail, he's gonna finish the job. But if you have holy water and you encounter Smiley, nothing will happen. He is not demonic. He's just weird. Michael doesn't have any organs. Smiley and Michael are chill. Well, at least Michael's chill with them. You don't need organs. He'll find a way. What if you're a spirit and you enter his territory? He cannot see spirits. He just kind of kills the living who enter his territory. Don't worry. If you're already dead, he won't kill you again. Gotta have organs, man. Smiley does not require sustenance for the lore. What if Smiley utters the word normal? What happens then? Normal guy appears. Smiley has no idea why he's there, but normal guy, I guess, just appears. How do you know if he's present in a location? He tends to hang around one spot. He doesn't have multiple buildings. He just chills in one very specific building. If he pulls Michael apart, he'll just turn into two Michaels and so on and so forth. So, alright, I hope you're ready for Smiley to just brutalize you over and over again infinitely. Because he'll do that. Smiley is goo. He doesn't apply to what I said. Yeah. What about plants? Does he hate plants? No. He does not see plants as, like, living animals. He just kind of acknowledges their existence. Just moves on with his day. Does Smiley have cells? Well, yeah, he does. It's a living organism. Yeah, he has cells. Talk about Michael's world, am I right? What? Does he have hobbies? No, he just... If he's not actively trying to kill someone, he just kind of wanders around his building all day. There's a little story as to how Smiley and Fish and his pals met, which I will not say on stream because that's spoiler bullshit. For when I inevitably try to make a basic series explaining the lore of my characters, which will happen. I will do that at some point. Smiley's the Scribble versus Most Wanted Incredible for mass murder, mutilation of corpses, and vandalism. Would I be able to sell Smiley a claymore for home defense? I mean, maybe. I think he might be able to consider... He might consider it's like, well, it saved me a little bit of effort. And I imagine by killing a bunch of people who trespass, he has plenty of money just by, like... He's just like, oh, yeah, wait a minute. Just walks into his house, comes back out with, like, a wallet full of cash and someone's ID, a little blood on it. Oh, where'd you get this wallet? Don't worry about it. Give Smiley an AK-47. I don't think he knows how to use those. Would he slaughter any animal that gets onto the grounds like house cats? Probably. Be like Monster House. You know that one scene in Monster House? I don't know if y'all ever seen Monster House, but there's this one scene where like the dog walks onto the house's lawn and just this giant freaking the house's door open, the carpet rolls out, grabs the dog and just eats it in like barely a second. I'm racing the Michael rap on YouTube and scratch on and say good stuff. Yeah, guns are too hard to use. Glamours are nice and simple for Smiley smooth. The most favorite thing he loves. Emotions is not something that crosses through Smiley's mind. By the way, if the female Smiley is giving birth to another Smiley, does the baby Smiley already know how to make noises or just stay there? Here's the thing. Smiley is the only one of his kind. He does not reproduce. He basically just cell divisions his way. Yeah, seriously, old Godzilla. That's a weird-ass question. Oh, that's terrible. I don't know if Smiley is genderless necessarily, but the voices guy, the voices. Smiley is asexual, I'm assuming. Yes. He just mitoses into other beings. However, they all act like a hive mind and all share the same mind. Smiley does have one weakness, which is also a spoiler, but it's why he protects the building so much, because his one weakness is just housed there. Smiley would multiply. I think it would just split into two or use spores or something. It would probably just split into two, but spores would be a really fun idea. And they're telling you to explode. Yes. But can't Smiley make more of his species? Yeah, he mitoses into others, like, Smileys, but it's not like they're separate. They're still him. Same thought process and everything. They all think the same. And that's essentially just like, if you divide it into two, we're able to control each body separately, but had a shared mind. That's how it kind of works. Do we know if title.wma is copyrighted? Is that like a song or something? Smiley and Michael have something in common. They're the last of their kind, and they're both based on happiness, except they almost never feel it. Yeah. I think Smiley is like a one-off character whenever I was staying at my mom's job one day, and then it just evolved into this. Smiley to two, how long is the distance of their hive mind thinking? How fast is communication between the two halves? Okay, so that's a little tricky. I'm imagining there has to be a link between the two, otherwise the connection severs and the other split body just collapses into a puddle and slinks back over to the other Smiley. So there'd probably be like a really tough to see like thin line of Smiley goo connecting the two of them. But that means the farther they get, the less. Y'all ever played Unraveled? It'd be kind of like that. Think carefully about my question. Depending on the answer, I'm gonna break the speed of light. Could Smiley murder me and wear my skin to pose like me as a skinwalker? No. He can try to look like you very roughly. It's just the color wouldn't. So Windows XP installation music? Probably not. I do know, you know, that's the Skinwalker thing is kind of Cluster's deal, but that's just because I thought it'd be funny. Oh wait, no, I don't want this. Dal 2 Smileys would mate first to see if it. No. Does Smiley clean up the corpses from their place? He does not. If so, how and to where? The corpses just kind of stick around. He leaves them there. It's like an intimidation tactic. Although, actually, no, hold on. That completely invalidates a bit of lore I want to do with Fish and Smiley. So, he does clean them up. He just doesn't get them off the grounds. Smiley's place is filthy AF then. Okay, so this still isn't working. I don't know how to make this work. Okay, I have to, like, close the game and relaunch it, but I don't know. I'm you with a potty count. What game is that? It's a Sneaky Bus. Someone combined snake and bus in public transportation, and this game happened. Michaels would pretend to be Smiley's friend, and IRL would just walk over and kill me as fast as possible. I beg of you. He would not. Basically a bus with snake DNA. That's a great way to describe it. I decorate with cleaned corpses. Make sure the corpses are tidy. He just kind of leaves them there. I don't really think about how much about how Smiley attacks. I feel like depending on what he does, he just kind of changes. So when we talk about splitting, that also means that the other Smiley has his shape-shifting abilities. Dude, I don't want my house to smell like death. That's fair. Insert Smiley grabbing a piece of themselves and throwing it on the floor, said piece somehow manifesting into reality and being named Dave. It's a Crossroads VC and option streamer. Probably not. It's a bit late for that for me. It's freaking 10:53 right now. Use ultimate. I have an idea. How would Smiley attack? Ever watched Terminator 2? I have not watched the Terminator series. Have I played Pillar Chase? Yes, I've played Pillar Chase before. Haven't played it in a little while. I got a little tired of it, but still. But no, there's this one book I read made by this guy Nathan Hale called Apocalypse Taco. It's a great comic book. I'd recommend it. But there's this one monster in there, which is just a monster covered in teeth. I imagine one of his forms would be something like that. Dude, you haven't watched the greatest movie of all time, Terminator 2? Get used to it, Dal. I haven't watched a lot of movies. There's a lot of movies I still need to catch up on. I haven't even watched Alien. Smiley is literally in Terminator 2. Oh. I did not know this. One scene, like, gives him a piece of himself. Oh, okay. It's 4 a.m. for me. Oh, damn. Try to communicate with Smiley and get mad at him for not answering them. Would you shoot him, hit him with a shovel, or try to eat him? All three would not work, and Smiley would still not care. He'd just sit there being like, he'd just stand there. Need a puck. I remember nothing. Okay, so I have like a collection of the Nathan Hale books just on my bookshelf. It's all like the history ones, because I was really obsessed with reading them before. I still like them now. They still hold up, but like, I just don't read them as much. Time to use tile MUWNA in my scratching. You don't have to worry about copyright on Scratch, dude. Yummy smiley arm. It's probably not a good thing to eat. I'm gonna say it now. Smiley is not. Hold on, let me pull up the Smiley screen since we're discussing him. Smiley is probably not the best thing to try to eat. Do you play Pillar Chase? Every once in a while. You would eat from the inside out. That's kind of his thing. And said, "I play Amazing Grace music as to remember me?" No. Can I convince Smiley to let him taste their arm if I give Smiley a taste of my arm? You could probably bite him and he would just be completely fine with it. He does not respond to physical violence. He just responds to him coming into a certain range of his territory. Not know about Scratch? No, it's not that they don't know about Scratch. It's just that they don't care. It's a bunch of kids using a programming site. I joined the stream and I see this. Oh, hi, Noob King. We're discussing this guy. So I put on the BRB screen I made of him. Still live and oh my gosh. Yeah, no. It's just one of the new BRB screens I made. I told you I'd be doing this. So I can just use Smiley's target practice for fun and he won't mind. Yeah, exactly. So long as you're not getting into his territory, you can beat the shit out of him. He won't give a shit. Perfected the old one, but okay. You prefer the old one? Yeah, no, we still have the old one. I'm making more of them. Do we somehow make a truce with him and always sacrifice people to him? If you like sacrifice people to Smiley in exchange for like it's like a truce thing. I don't know. What would a truce between Smiley and someone trespassing be like? I don't think it would be sacrificing people, or more or less just like throwing people under the bus. It would be like a monkey's paw thing. Like, you get to be on his property, but you can't leave it. And whenever someone trespasses, you have to try to hunt them down and bring them to Smiley. Truce between someone and Smiley just guarding a place together, basically. I don't know if Smiley needs to eat. I imagine he probably does. So, I guess if he wants to eat, he just does, like... He has a few different options. Could Smiley beat Goku? Probably! Goku's trying to destroy Smiley... It depends. It depends. If Goku's on Smiley's, like, home ground, then, yeah, Goku could win, because that's where Smiley's main weak point is. Just a single destructive attack and Smiley's done for. But if Smiley is away from his home ground, he could easily... He would beat the shit out of Goku. Michael just walked up with Smiley in his territory and just leaned on him for no reason. Like, Michael can't die, it's impossible. Just come back and eat his own corpse. Yeah, Smiley's the guy on the stream. Could I lift Smiley and place their guarding along with them to place him somewhere else? Yes, you could, in theory. I like the new PNG thing or whatever it is. Oh yeah, PNG buddy? You mean the little guy? Yeah, he's fun. When Uncle Grandpa and Smiley be chill. Once again, it's a matter of the trespassing thing. But Smiley's sadistic, I imagine. If you can't die, he's going to make your life way worse. Either A, it's just going to be constant stalking. B, he's going to be targeting anybody close to you, and by proxy, and if they are immoral, by proxy, anyone close to them. Just make your life worse. It's Vegetover. What if you pull a Uno reverse on Smiley? What, you walk onto his territory, you pull up a card. He's still gonna beat the shit out of you. It's basically a therapist, yeah. Uncle Grandpa has no self-control. I haven't put it his Uncle Grandpa. I haven't watched Uncle Grandpa before. What happens if you enter his territory just to hug him? That'd be the last hug you ever do. I'm just imagining, like, you go in for the hug, he goes along with it for a little bit, and then just all of a sudden, it's just like just a bunch of spikes. Uncle or Grandpa decides that Smiley isn't fun, Smiley doesn't, and has never existed. Oh, Jesus. The Uno reverse works on anything. He would get completely... You would still get decimated. I have no idea why, but it looks like Smiley only has a head and legs. Yeah, that's just the way the model is. He does have arms. Well, you know, depending on what form he decides. Alright, what if you hug him and try to be friendly with him without being hostile? Once again, it's a matter of where you are. Get a little too close to the frickin' building, and he will still rip you to shreds. But, like, normally he'll probably just ignore you. But the meme version of the Uno reverse card... That's a good question. What would he do in that case? Would you just, like, start beating the shit out of him and he stays there and just tolerates it? Survive the brand new Minecraft cart launchers? I feel like he would fly out, but he'd be fine. You just get obliterated. What if I run away? He will find you. Michael, since he stabs him and walks out of his territory, what happens? He will find you. Why do you think he's stalking Fish? Fish has been out of his territory for the past few years, and he's still stalking him and his friends. If I do a Pokemon match with him, I'm sorry. Dude, he won't be fighting your Pokemon. He'll be fighting you. Michael, that's a death wish. Fish. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me get the modeling sprite out. So that way you guys can get a look at who Fish is. Because that's another character that is relevant to Smiley and his story. Alright, let's pull up the guy. Oh yeah, the TS2 redesign. Alright, here he is. This is what Fish looks like. Him and his friends listed here trespassed a while ago, and Smiley's just been stalking them ever since. What if you stay in his territory for too long? Does his goo enter your mind, allowing him to control you, or is he still chill with you? He'll try to kill you. What if I invite Smiley to a 1v1 in Bloons TD battles and I win? That relies on him showing up. Oh yeah, the new TSD. I don't know if you saw that one. I'm happy with it. It looks way better than the old one. I prefer it. Might try to replicate your art style. Anybody dead? No, but most of the Fish is the only one who didn't get out with who got out without a horrible injury. Now he's a freaking menace. The creature that is a bit stronger than was planned. What if I bring a firearm to Smiley's territory? It doesn't change anything. Is that a golf club? But which one? Cat? None of them have a golf club. I think you're talking about Cat's prosthetic foot. Whatever. May I see an old one? Well, like an older design? Sure, the old Crimson design. I don't use this one anymore, so I don't plan on remaking it, but whatever. And he never notices. He will notice. At first, you might be able to get away with hiding, but the deeper into Smiley's territory you go, the more of his goo covers the walls. And as shown in the BRB screen, if I may pull it up again, eyes. A lot of eyes. There's a lot of those. He will see you. Once in his territory, stabs him, walked out, and Smiley stalking him. When he chill, because Smiley's out of his territory. No. See, once again, Smiley is very determined. He is very determined. Smiley has been out of his territory ever since his first appearance on Scratch. And he's still dangerous as a character to fish. What if one person trespasses into Smiley's territory, goes out and runs away, leaving Smiley outside, and someone else goes in territory afterwards and goes as deep as they can? The walls will take care of them. Those mouths are there for a reason. They aren't just there to make noise, because they definitely make noise. Trust me. Those things are loud as hell. What if I pull a full-on snake, I think, moment and hide in a box? Do you think he won't notice just a moving box? Oh, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, no. After a certain point, the goop is just all over the walls. It's in the walls, it's on the walls, it's everywhere. What happens if you enter his territory to give him a gift? He'll still kill you. What if Smiley was indoors? I have no idea. But it's not solid. Yeah, I think he won't notice. He will. Dude's more observational than that, despite his appearance. I think Smiley is basically Seek. Yeah, he's Seek, but like way more determined. He will not let a door stop him. He will crawl under that door and he'll continue the chase throughout the rest of the damn hotel. He will not stop until your ankles are broken. Along with every other bone in your body, including your neck, your ribs, your lungs, your heart, everything. If I move to the fourth dimension after trespassing, make it impossible for Smiley to notice me or come to my location. Yeah, he probably won't find you at that point. Smiley's goo is on the doors and walls and floors and windows. He's coming from everywhere. We should make a doors game with your characters. That is one hell of an idea. I have so many of them. Honestly, I could probably see how a few of these would work. TSD would be pretty fun, I imagine. I don't know. Smiley domain expansion. That's just called getting stuck in the goop. So, I didn't read the rest of that. I think Smiley is basically Seek but white. So there's a... Okay, quick. IRL would just walk into his territory. Smiley was there, and he'd let Smiley kill him. If he's not there, he'd just lean against the wall waiting for his happily death. Smiley makes... There's enough Smiley goop there that he would definitely notice them and just eradicate them. TSD is fun until he accidentally sneezes and the solar system is not there anymore. Yeah. It's a good thing he's a robot, otherwise, things like that would be really bad. Because, despite the fact that he shows some alive characteristics, he's a robot. Trust me. How can you honestly kill Smiley or defeat him? Alright, I've mentioned this a few times. There's a weak point somewhere inside of the building that you can find. And, it's his heart. Why is it? It's not a golf club, it's a boom mic. It's a boom mic. Look it up, please. You'll see his radiation. Probably. That probably worked on, like, a little bit of him, but that's a building's worth of goo, and if most of it's allocated out, he could easily wipe you out. Yeah, so that's why he primarily defends the building. His heart is somewhere in the building, and if that gets destroyed, he goes down. TSD and content warning. Smiley has eyes, right? A lot of them. Yes. Yes, he does. I feel like TSD and content warning would just be angry streamer or a kill streamer. So his territory is in a building? Yes, he lives primarily in a building. So what would happen if Michael burnt the building to the ground? Probably in the top floor of the apartment. Yeah, like, originally the idea was it was like a giant mansion or something with like a hidden wall where his heart was, but I feel like just a regular old condemned building with a heart in it just sounds cooler. Yeah, Michael would probably be taken down with it. If the heart, I don't know how flammable Smiley is, but it's been talking radiation so bad normal computers can't exist alongside it. Okay, yeah, no, at that point he probably wouldn't be. Alright. Once again, Smiley is goop. So, like, yeah, he'd be on fire, but it wouldn't be doing too much. You know, it's all fun and games until a freaking randomly a comically large tongue just grabs you by the foot and drags you into the burning building. Who said Smiley wasn't with him? Wait, can I free Smiley? Yes. Because Smiley is mostly liquid, the one thing that can keep him down for a little bit is cold temperatures. Gives me house vibes. I kind of forgot the name of the game. It's fine. Smiley flavored ice cream. That cannot taste good. Michael eats Smiley. What happens? Smiley is still alive. Free Smiley. Drop him into a reflective chamber with a good amount of your favorite radioactive ice. Dope 3 prey. May work on a new Roblox game tomorrow. I don't know. Oh God, Blue, why do you do this to yourself? I was just hanging out here, random people walking in. Smiley, excuse me, what the actual hell are you doing in my house? No, but if Michael were to eat Smiley, depending on how tough like his organs are, it's either A, he freaking explodes Michael into a bunch of pieces like some weird goo bomb, or B, he just crawls out of Michael's esophagus. Alright, if you somehow plead enough times that Smiley spares you. He would not. Um, what substance is Smiley made up of? Good question. Very good question. That's, I don't know. Just burst out of your stomach or absolutely destroy your organs. Both. He is made of Smiley. It's just his own chemical compound. He's probably made of the stuff from the movie The Stuff. He doesn't have organs, so he's kind of just a void. So you see, instead of a stomach, he has a black hole. I don't know. Smiley probably can't survive a black hole. But, you know, he can try. He can sure as hell try. If I put a SAM turret above Smiley's domain to protect it better, would Smiley be my pal? Once again, you get the respect. Considering the fact that that's, like, way more destructive, though, it'd probably be, like, you'd have a time limit. This man is invincible unless you destroy his heart, basically. Where a few of your creatures are transported into Shipwreck 64, what would happen? Alright, let's see. What characters would do what is a great question. I feel like instead of classifying what the characters would do, it's just who would be what? Who would have the what role? I guess you go sleep. Alright, see you, man. I don't have his model here, because he isn't a model, he's like a 10-second drawing. I feel like DeKale would be Bucky. If y'all don't know who DeKale is, I'll do like a very brief drawing of him. There we go. There, DeKale. Yeah, no, DeKale's probably gonna be Bucky in that scenario. I'd say for the dwellers, that's where things get interesting. Because of their individual, like, traits, Alright, so let's see, I guess alright, Giovanni, that's the one with the good hearing. Which one of these guys would I classify as good hearing? I'd say humor for Giovanni. Walter would probably be TSD if I had to say. Eurosi is a cannibal. Hey, I have a cannibal as well. It's this guy. As for who are the dwellers again? It's like the enemy characters in Shipwreck 64. Everyone has a true form where they just turn into a demon. What would Smiley's true form be? Greater reach with a more durable heart, bigger reach with a bigger body or something? I'm imagining like a mix of both. The heart has more protection around it if he gets more goo, and he would also be using much larger forms when he's out and about. Welcome back, RA. No, I guess for I suppose for like Olive, it would be Moron, Crybaby, or Mal because they're like digital characters and all that. Um, Blot's an interesting one. I feel like Blot would be probably be Smiley. I don't know, just kind of works. Technically, I want to do this later. TSD isn't at like full size here. All the generals have like full size forms except for erased, and like you can see them here. But TSD doesn't have enough energy to go to his full size, so imagine for April Fools you turn Cluster into Among Us. That is a horrible idea. Yeah, no, if TSD gets enough energy, he could actually reach his full size, which is TSD already has too much energy. Yeah, he's gonna get more. We got cartoon logic here. Don't give TSD any more energy, please. Cluster car. He could probably do that. He could hotwire a car. Use Amazon drones to send Smiley a PS5. Do you think Smiley's gonna know what to do with it? He would still have his screen, just an Among Us screen. So what? Where's Crypto Loser 2.0? I never made that. Cluster can upload himself into a Tesla Cybertruck. He can. He wouldn't, but he can. What if I run over Smiley into the heart? If you can somehow make it to the heart and like do substantial damage in a car, yeah, no, he's done for. Can Smiley read? No, he cannot read. He doesn't really need to. It's not like he travels much. Imagine if you make Cluster in real life. God, that's when that's when the world ends. A sarcastic robot with my freaking personality that can just absorb technology. You think that's a good idea? Can you teach him to read? Maybe. What happens if you teach Smiley to read? Will you still die? If you somehow manage to buy enough time to teach Smiley to read while you're trespassing, yeah, you're still gonna die. Is it possible? I don't know. If you're not trespassing, he's not gonna pay attention to you. But if you're trespassing, he's not gonna pay attention to you specifically, but pay attention to killing you. Hear me out, Chet. I have enough monitors. Oh, no, don't. Cluster would get nuked quite fast. Yeah, no one's going to allow Cluster to live for long. But Cluster is, yeah, after a certain point, Cluster is not going to survive very long. What happens if you bring entertainment to Smiley if possible? Smiley does not need entertainment. Because he doesn't get entertained. I don't know. The dude is very dead set on keeping people out of his territory. He's like an animal in a weird way. He's like a more intelligent animal. He can speak. He can interact. It's just, he's very territorial to sum things up. And give him a step-by-step on how to work the PS5. Where's his territory located? Somewhere in fictional land. I don't know. Look, okay, the universe where Smiley exists is not related to Earth in any way. What if I trespass into as a immortal, walk up to the heart, hug it, and then leave? I feel like he would see that as a threat. Do you think Smiley understands compassion in any way? He would still be extremely aggressive to you and those around you. How would Smiley react to a mirror? I think it'd be like those videos of a cat against a mirror. Instead, he panics for hat. He like freaks out, screeches at it, and just punches the mirror at full force. Oh, it is a threat. Trust me. Michael would literally eat anything and anyone, his own head included. Don't ask how. I'm scared from finding out. If I strap C4 into Smiley's heart and threaten him with it, I feel like he would still just go straight for the kill. He doesn't. Smiley does not think of the repercussions. He just goes for it. What if I stab Smiley's eyes? That's not gonna do too much. He'll just. Once again, he goop. He just regrows. Just freezes in place like someone just said English or Spanish. No, he doesn't do that. He is goop. Yes, it sums it up very nicely. I love how if I bring up a singular character and a singular question pops up about the character, the stream just devolves into answering questions about him. And I like it. It's great. Yeah, basically. What if I boil Smiley with consent? If it's with consent, he'll just kind of sit in that. He'll just chill with it. What would Smiley do as a vapor? I don't know. Can Smiley operate as a gas? Because, like, gas is just, like, water molecules spread out, right? So, in theory, he could easily reassemble himself. That's kind of how rain works, isn't it? What if I bring a potion of invisibility and trespass? Gooey floors. He will feel your footsteps, and he'll use that as a way to find you. Michael pulls out a totem of undying. Smile gas, that's actually terrifying. Oh god. Gases matter is spread out because of the molecules connecting. Oh, okay. So it's same strength person as him. If they're getting into a fight, that fight's gonna last for a while. Smiley does not need to worry about stamina. Whoever it is, I'm assuming, probably doesn't either, so that fight's just gonna continue until one of them gives up. What if Smiley is turned into a Minecraft mod? Just a singular building pops up near spawn. You can't walk too close to it, but then just, if you do, you suddenly start seeing these smiley entities walking around. Into a supercritical fluid. What is that? So we're talking about killing Smiley, poor soul. This dude does not deserve sympathy. Do you know how many people he's killed just for some poor soul playing like a freaking phone game walking into his property? Do you know how many times Pokemon Go has killed somebody at Smiley's hand? Pokemon Go is the most lethal thing. A gym pops up in Smiley's position and like the casualty is just Spike. Can you give Smiley a goop phase diagram? I don't know how to do that. What is a goop? What is that? What happens if you outrun Smiley and hide from him? Will he give up? No. Smiley is a relentless son of a bitch. If he needs to allocate some goo from the building, he can. So, you know, you might think you might be able to hide for a while until you suddenly just see this freaking towering thing with dozens of eyes just scanning around looking for you. Smiley be chill in the vacuum of space. Yes, he would be frozen, but yeah. Not the fourth dimension thing I said earlier. Lose his mind to be like, well, I can't reach that guy anyway. He would lose it, dude. He would go berserk for a little while. Nemesis Smiley if a person already dies and Smiley doesn't know. He'd like probably look around for a while, and if he actually finds your body, he'd just be like, oh, okay, and just leave you there. Or boil, depends. Also, you don't freeze in space, you would burn because of soil radiation. Oh, in that case, yeah, no, he's just hanging out there then. Does the heart have protection? Yeah, because of the layers of goop getting closer and closer, or getting more condensed as you get closer to the heart. There's like a layer of goop covering the heart to try to protect it. Michael says if you're bored, tie someone up and lock them into the building. That's Smiley's territory. You can't lose heat if you aren't touching anything outside of radiating heat. Oh, okay then. What happens if you're at a place you can't climb or get at? He will wait for you to get down from there. I mean, yeah, Smiley can easily climb, but about instantly after getting in space. Oh, okay. Where's the heart located? At the top of the building or the bottom? Smiley was smart enough to locate the heart towards the top of the building. Not the very top, because that'd be obvious, but he kind of tried to hide it somewhere in the upper floors. It's a decently tall building, too. You have no idea how many freaking, like, cryptid hunters died because of that. You know those channels where it's like, I stayed in a prison, haunted prison overnight. Yeah, a few people have gone in there and, well, they got the content they wanted. They just aren't able to upload it anymore. Because they're missing a lot of limbs. What if you possess Smiley? I mean, I hope you're ready to have, like, a dozen, just seeing a dozen different things. You gotta get used to that body really quickly, because that thing is not gonna be easy to pilot. Smiley's domain consensually, and I give him proper defensive engineering education. Would he listen? No. Waterproof suit versus Smiley. How does it go down? He's gonna tear that shit. Once again, anything that is on your body, Smiley can grow. That implies teeth, nails, bones, things like that. So, you know, I feel like Smiley would easily be able to tear out that suit. Now, considering the fact that he's saying that Michael's immortal, and for some reason likes eating things, I don't know how well that would go over with Smiley. If I drown Smiley, you cannot. He is goop. He would just dilute in the water. That'd be like taking like a cotton candy and dunking it in water. It would just dissolve. He wouldn't be gone for good. He would easily be able to regain that bit of him as it just washes up on shore. Smiley gets stronger. Will he spare you or just kill you without thinking? He'll kill you. He doesn't have lungs, so he can't breathe. Basically killing you like your body kills an infection. Yes. Both Smiley and Boiled One met. Is he immune to fire? At certain heat, yeah, he'll probably evaporate and turn into freaking Smiley gas, which is probably worse. But since he's primarily liquid. Also, I don't know what the Boiled One is like, so I can't really say that much. Can you make him into a solid? Yes, freezing. Once again, we've discussed this. Freezing is like his primary, like, stun thing. If you want to keep him down temporarily, freezing's the best option. It won't take him out permanently, but, you know. Also, Smiley was smart. He made sure to live somewhere with a decent, like, warmth. It doesn't ever get cold enough to freeze him, so he just kind of hangs out there. Like, concrete for brick, I guess. Blood One is a canon World War II criminal. Oh. Smiley could use, along with immune cells, acid, bases, and a whole lot of other things. Yeah. Your art style is a pain to figure out. I just model things out and don't give it an outline. That's what I did. What if the building is made out of Smiley? Maybe. I'm guessing that a few people have tried to break things on the building, and he just kind of repairs it with his body mass. Clone Michael versus Smiley. I think I'll go down. I know the answer already. I just want to see if you know me well enough. I don't know what Clone Michael is. I'm going to be honest. Fake Peppino versus Smiley. That's a good question, actually. I feel like Fake Peppino kind of partially influenced what Smiley is. What happens if you somehow message Smiley? Suppose he still kills you. Once again, trespassing. Brody number 2 versus Smiley. B2 versus Smiley. Dude, Brody, B2 is gonna get absolutely stomped. You are not seeing that body again. Smiley is a freaking hostile creature. Once a building is made out of Smiley goop. It isn't entirely. There's still some remnants of the original building left. Having it be made entirely out of Smiley goop, it's a little tricky. If I give Smiley cocaine, would he be my best friend? Temporarily. Smiley versus his very epic evil twin Frowny. I don't know. Michael just calls Smiley from outside. What happens? He ignores him. Smiley solos Hasbin proved me wrong. You're not wrong. I like Hasbin, I'll admit it, but yeah, he would not win. What happens if you try to give anything Smiley wants in an attempt to save yourself? You get like 5 minutes to get out of the building before he mauls you. Lethal Company versus Smiley. That'd be funny. We are playing Maul a Child Simulation. Amazing. My joints are all on lull. What are Smiley's potential weaknesses? Once again, freezing will temporarily keep him down, but if you want to take him down, you got to go for the heart. Other than that, you're other than like intense radiation in, I wouldn't recommend heat. That's not going to end well. Out of curiosity, though, what helps you find inspiration when making art? Music. 5 milligram packet of cocaine in my back pocket so I can distract Smiley for 5 seconds and get out of the building. Damn, Smiley, what did I do? You know what? Puts on water for soon. Goes flamethrower, and how you'll never get me. Smiley versus Soft Smiley. Would Smiley choose world domination or grilled cheese? Smiley does not need to eat. Probably world domination. Is Smiley immune to fire? Kind of? I mean, that's kind of like... Alright, do you want to turn Smiley into a gas? Because he'd still be sentient. He'd just be airborne now. Considering the fact that he can just actively make things like freaking bodily fluids and shit like that, like teeth and shit, I feel like he can kind of control his state of matter. So that eventually you'd just be getting attacked by like freaking flying like claws and shit. That'd be weird. Be chill, even if you... No, SWAT Smiley is aggressive unless you're in his domain, then he's hanging out. he's very needy. Can Smiley replicate all organic life? Yeah, basically. Anything that is on an animal, he can change into. It's just he won't do it perfectly. Couldn't Smiley multiply and get into your brain and make you a zombie? Kind of. Are you gay? Who the hell starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Also, no, I'm not gay. Also, can Smiley change what is in his cells like the organelles? Probably. So Friday would just be completely passive? Probably the opposite. Alright, hold on. I need to check something. Go to channel. Oh, you haven't made anything. That is one hell of a question, though. I was checking to see. Guys, I know that was the Unused Imagine show reference you just did. No, that was a Family Guy reference. Unused Imagine... Like, yes, I've watched Unused Imagine. I actually really like Unused Imagine. It's a great show. I like it. But no, that's technically a Family Guy reference. Smiley can change the organelle. Smiley can change the structure of any of the corridors and basically a giant muscle and crush you instantly. Yeah, that's fun. he is a... he's creative. Yes, in the first half, not gonna lie. Well, Smiley was near a local town. He is, actually. The condemned building he's in isn't like an abandoned part of town, but he is very close to a large city because of where the building is positioned, which has resulted in a lot of casualties, and actually the police has been called over there a few times. It never worked out, but you know. If I were to find a way to communicate with Smiley, could I convince him to take over the world to keep his heart safer? Yes, definitely. Is he related to Steam Smiley? The hell is Steam Smiley? I'm gonna say probably not, but... Oh, no, he is not. Yeah, no, he is not related to that. The character on screen is Smiley. Smiley versus the IRA. Imagine Smiley acid. Ugh. Steps out of his domain, causes a massacre in the town. He would probably not. He would just wander around and confuse people. I go... Give Smiley a microphone and challenge him to a rap battle. What does Smiley do? Once again, highly situational. You're on his domain, you're getting pummeled, but otherwise he's just gonna stand there and stare at you. Imagine Smiley on The Price is Right. He'd just be standing there. Can replicate all granted. That means I can convince Smiley to create a massive amount of incredibly pure. What if Smiley was a war machine? He can turn into war machines. What the hell? What is happening? Lore dump. Well, if we just destroy the domain and the building, then you're taking out the heart by proxy and he dies. Also, no, it's not daytime. It's pretty much near midnight. I should probably be killing off stream here. We've just been talking about lore for the past, like, few hours. Smiley's gonna love the Vulcan cannon I bought with the Coke I got from Smiley. Alright, here we go. Yep, it's time. It's been fun talking about Smiley's lore. I don't really talk about him very often. What happens if Smiley kills Smiley and then you revive Smiley? You cannot revive Smiley. If Smiley dies, he's just gonna fall into a puddle of goop. Yeah, adios, fellas. It's been fun. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, because of course I will.